Is this progress? When 5 black police officers brutally stomp, assault, and murder a man who looks just like them, a former Negro whose great-grandfathers were ripped from the shores of Africa and forced into servitude halfway around the world. Does it matter that the whip hand of the police force, formerly the Slave Patrol, designed to catch kidnapped African Americans, is now black instead of white? To see the image of 5 young, smiling police officers, the same colour as their victim, is deeply disturbing. Is this a strange fruit of our labour?
Southern trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees.
You don't know what's coming down the pipe, but it's sure to be bad. Let's read. President Joe Biden is urging protests in Tennessee to remain peaceful as officials plan to release video of an arrest that led to a motorist's death. Bodycam video of the encounter with Tyre Nichols, 29, will be published on Friday, and lawyers for his family said it will show him being severely beaten. 5 now fired police officers face murder charges after Mr. Nichols died days after a traffic stop on the 7th of January. Memphis is said to be on the edge, and police there have increased patrols. I'm sickened by what I saw, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Director David Roush said on Thursday after reviewing the footage, describing the officers' actions as absolutely appalling. Mr. Nichols, a black man, was stopped by 5 police officers who are also black on his way home after taking photos of a sunset at a local park, an attorney for the family said. Officials say he was suspected of reckless driving. Does anybody believe a thing that these people are saying? All cops are bastards. We know they lie. It's just what they do. And so I don't believe a word they're saying. Garbage. Have you seen the footage of this guy? This young, talented, handsome, committed guy, a committed father to his child? Do you believe what they're saying about him? No, never believe them. Never believe what the police say. Officials say he was suspected of reckless driving. Mr. Nichols attempted to flee on foot when officers approached his car. Now, why do you think he was running? It's really a big deal when you run from the police, and I'm sure they gave him good reason to fear for his life. You know how the police always say, oh, I shot the guy because I feared for my life. This brother feared for his life, and that's why he took off running. They said a second confrontation happened when officers tried to arrest him. Mr. Nichols later complained of shortness of breath and was taken to hospital where he was listed in a critical condition. What, do you think he just had an asthma attack? Is that what you think happened? Like George Floyd, you were choking him to death. That's why he had the shortness of breath, duh. These people, man, these people just get my goat, mate. They get my goats. A lawyer for Mr. Nichols' family likened the incident to the notorious footage of Los Angeles police officers beating black motorist Rodney King more than 30 years ago. And we know what happened after Rodney King got his ass whooped. Shit just blew the fuck up, bro. All 5 of the officers face charges of second-degree murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, official misconduct, and official oppression. Official oppression. Why aren't those guys facing first-degree murder? That's my question. If you're a police officer and you don't face first-degree murder charges ever, it's a license to kill. President Biden released a statement on Thursday appealing for calm as authorities prepare to release the footage on Friday evening local time. Peaceful protest, why? Violence seems to be acceptable when you have a police badge and gun, or you have a taser, or whatever, right? The city's police chief, Sherilyn Davis, the first black woman in that role, Wow. It's crazy how they've done this. The game they pulled. Yeah. They have just turned all the white faces into black faces to stop the protests. But the game remains the same. The way black people are being abused is the same. Everything is the same. Nothing has changed. The shade of the skin that commits the murder is now black instead of white. The city's police chief, Carolyn Davis, the first black woman in that role, and wow, she's a black woman, oh my god. Yeah, we've checked every single diversity box. And I'm surprised, in fact, she's not a black, neurodivergent lesbian. It was an unadulterated, unabashed, non-stop beating of this young boy for 3 minutes. An official cause of death has not yet been disclosed. Well, how about a beating to death? His family say he will be remembered as a good kid who enjoyed photography and skateboarding. Yo, this bro is me like 20 years ago. Crazy. Reverend Al Sharpton told the BBC the alleged crime was particularly painful because of the officer's race. We fought to put blacks on the police force, he said. For them to act in such a brutal way is more egregious than I can tell you. Isn't this exactly what I said? You fought to put blacks on the police force. Why did you do that? I do not believe these 5 black police officers would have done this had he been a young white man. Exactly the point. Exactly the point. They know their limits. Negro police officers are attack dogs for the state. This is exactly the point I'm making. They are puppets for white supremacy. And that's what they do. They act on behalf of their master. They are overseers on the slave plantation, beholden to white power, acting on behalf of their master. That's what they are. They are slaves. I'm going to stay updated on this event. Like and subscribe, and I'll keep you up to date as well. Peace.